50 yards maybe. It lasted probably about a half hour. And by 11 o'clock, all the snipers and everything, we had the island.
But we were able to knock out the radio station. We eliminated the fuel dump and their ammunition dumps and supplies, and I think most of the personnel on there. And by the evening of the first day, it was beginning to be apparent that we were going to have problems withdrawing and getting out of this thing.
Getting off that island the first day, that was pretty terrifying. We had 30 wounded, and the surf was very rapid and very rough, so that it was rolling in, and we had to paddle against that rough, rapid surf, which was throwing our boats, just picking them up like this and throwing them right back and throwing us all out. And now, to be thrown out time after time trying to get out through the surf, they were just exhausted. So somebody came up with the idea of signaling to the submarines, we're not going to go out through the surf side, we're going to go out through the harbor side, and we'll meet them at the mouth of the harbor. And that's the place where Tenny McCullough, he was the one that Carlson set up into the tree to send a message to the submarines to change the rendezvous point.
The subsurface, I crawled up on a coconut tree that had been blown over. It was still leaning about 45 degrees, I guess, and signaled the sub with some difficulty. I was afraid that batteries would go out on that flashlight, and that's the only one we had. And they told me to go ahead and give the message, and I did, and they said they'd meet us at the other side.
An American submarine flotilla returns from one of the most daring raids of the war, a land invasion of a Japanese-held island by United States Marines.
When that submarine pulled down Battleship Row, aircraft carriers, battleships, cruisers, all had their crews on deck in full dress uniform. They dropped their flags to half-mast, and as we went down the road, there was no way that your emotions wouldn't take over.
Admiral Nimitz, Pacific Fleet Commander, comes to personally congratulate the officers. Lieutenant Colonel Evans Carlson, famed throughout the South Pacific as leader of Carlson's Raiders, and Lieutenant Colonel James Roosevelt, eldest son of the President, his second in command.
The USS Makin Island commemorates the past and looks to the future. It recognizes a very bold raid that was conducted from the USS Nautilus and the USS Argonaut on a Japanese defended stronghold and island in World War II. This raid was also where Sergeant Clyde Thompson won the Medal of Honor, the first enlisted Marine to win the Medal of Honor during World War II. As we look to the future, the Makin Island is really going to significantly enhance our capability to project sustainable combat power ashore anywhere in the world without a permission slip. And that's what the Navy and Marine Corps does for this nation.
I was very, very thrilled and very honored to do this, to be part of the ship from the very beginning. This was 3 years ago, and now the ship is getting ready to be christened. So I've been really with the ship from the very beginning, and it's been a great adventure, because the ship has really already fought its first battle. Last year, Hurricane Katrina went through, and during that time, both the construction crew and even the Navy crew, who was already partially assembled at that time, they all lost some, either homes, cars, or just things they owned. And so to me, it was, okay, the Makin Island has managed to get, and with flying colors, through its first battle. The Makin Island itself did very well. We, and I'm talking about we as my ship, sustained only very minor damage, so that was not a great setback. However, the crew and the construction crew really showed how determined they are, how they are already showing the spirit of the raiders in the way they progressed right after the hurricane. They didn't look back. They got their affairs in order, and then they worked on the ship again so that it would be ready for the Marine Corps in time.
Well, I have known the sponsor of the ship for quite a few years, and she has been really quite excited ever since the Secretary of the Navy offered her to be the sponsor of the Makin Island. She could not be happier to be the sponsor of a real man of war, an amphibious ship.
I'm very happy, very honored to be associated with this christening, and I will throw that bottle hard, and I will try very hard to give it a spirit which I hope I have in my heart too, of determination and of positive thinking and of getting the job done.
We had accepted our ability to perform in a manner that was consistent with Marine Corps' history and pride. We were up to the job, and we did it, and we were proud of it.